Even kijken. Ik heb een tijdje offline, ja offline, niet gestreamd en wel gespeeld. Dus gewoon even kijken wat ik... we zijn wat verder dan eerst. Guarded away. Find the Titanian key in the astronomy tower. Eldritch. Ik denk dat ik gewoon hier verder ga. Even. Het is even komen. Zo. Waar moet we heen? Oh, we moeten heel ver. World map. We moeten helemaal daarheen. Dus dan gaan we gewoon even zo.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Nee, ik ben...
Revelio.
Wat is dit?
Lumos.
Lumos bij.
Lumos.
En dan kan die eruit. Is dat ook weer gedaan? Oké.
Revelio.
Zag je hier nog een kistje? Ik dacht dat het was. En dan gaan we verder. Oh. Vrienden, parkour. Oh, kijk.
In someone else's direction, if you don't mind. Hello, you regret coming here. Ah.
Ik moet dodgen, dus.
You're really not very good at this, are you?
3, oh, dat is niet 4. 5. 6. Werkt dit eigenlijk? Dan kijken, anders is het... Ah, ja, dat werkt. Nog 3 te gaan.
This is where you will fail.
Hoppatee. Hey. Hey. Kijk er niet aan.
I won't rest until dead.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
hebben we hier überhaupt voor een constructie? Oh.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio.
Hier is een trap. Maar nu...
Incendio.
Het is niet wat ik wou doen, maar... Ik ben hier nu toch? Misschien dat ik op die ding moet laten hangen. Kom op.
Revelio.
Voordat ik hier verder ga. Even. Ah. Oké, dat ook niet. Dan kan ik zeker nu hier niet naar boven. Nee, oké. Opnieuw. Iets te enthousiast. Precies ook gewoon eentje. Hier. Ja, nou, nee. Kom op. Kom op. Ja. Niet in het gat.
That solves that.
Hotspot and complete the changes to increase. And a hand-me-down rope. Must be Weasley. Hier had ik toch. Oh, dat moest zeker. Hier naar beneden.
Revelio.
Ik ga wel gewoon eerst verder. Nee, nu weet ik daar.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a
but-
student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
Kok.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Ja, dat heb ik. Maximum increases to drink a spell damage for a limited amount of time. Magical plant that shrieks when unhurted mandrakes can be used to stun harm enemies in a radius. The dogweed of death cap can be grown in pots of any size. Potion to enhance strength of defense. Die heb ik. Venomous to...
Thank you for your patronage.
Nou, dit kan ik allemaal niet verkopen. Ja, ik vind het mooi.
That's been a pleasure.
Zo, nu gaan we echt verder. Eerst even de kat haaien. En dan nu ga ik echt verder. Nou, kan ik een stier aan? Nee. Kan ik een stier?
Incendio!
Nee. Gewoon even checken. Shawarma. Niet aan denken, niet aan eten denken. Hey. Hoppatee. Wat hebben we hier?
Your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions.
Nou, eigenlijk best wel een verspilling. Oh, die had gebruikt. Oh,
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
hier
Revelio.
wat interessant. Nee. Dan gaan we verder hier naartoe. Dat is niet te lezen. Daar is ook wat. Ik raak iets te snel afgeleid. Ah, dit is van... few which was correctly traced the history of Scotland's species. 15th century dark wizard known as Union Blackwoods. Born Union Wood, not a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Union was misunderstood by his Muggle parents, and in an effort to fit in, sought solace in the family trade hedge. Training, he could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his intolerant family. Their resentment only worsened upon young Union invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff's house. It was a Hogwarts that Union first met the Black disowned by the Black family for the mother. Muggle father and a half-blood. Heleboel tekst.
Incendio.
Piksteken zo. Nou, hier zou ik vast ooit nog een keer wat mee moeten doen. Maar voor nu gaan we gewoon even door.
Revelio.
Breken we in dat huis hier. Zie je, dat ligt ook op. Dus dat moet ik sowieso wel doen. Maar eerst...
This must be the place
even
Minister
Jan.
Diggory.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Ik wil een... Oh ja.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was
En...
some.
Hoppatee.
I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Duckbox sighting, be careful. Wat is een duckbox? Dickpic. Een dickpic sighting. Aha.
Revelio.
Hebben we hier nog een beetje cash liggen?
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Ja, we gaan eerst even alles lezen. It's been some time since we heard of you. How are things in the ministry? We continue. Follow your path and must inform you it's something that you may find curious. It seems a troll has taken up residence in the train tunnel near town. The poet thinks most certain to learn tragic lesson about it. En iets is toch goed. Oké. It's motherfucking Dobby mee.
Revelio.
Ik zag nog meer dingen hier liggen, ja. Dan gaan we eerst even het hele huis leegtrekken. The whistle and the badge hadn't is the what reflections from aura. Ja, volgens kan het altijd nog later teruglezen. En hier achter. Ah, dat is daar. Hebben we hier nog een beetje geld? Gewoon geld van de tafel. Zo.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust. And she trusts no one.
Ja, dat is lastig.
A student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I'll come with you to Azkaban if it will save her. I'm not sure I want to visit anything.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Nou, daar zal ik wel mee helpen.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's
Waarschijnlijk
go.
niet.
Steady yourself. We'll operate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now. And tread lightly in that horrible
Dat
place.
is ook gewoon net mee luisteren.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Woesjoe. En die elf is nog steeds aan het schoonmaken. Goeie. Hey. Elementos.
Expecto Patronum!
Hoppatee.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
Oké.
Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of
Zoek in.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me.
Ik wil heel graag naar binnen, maar ook weer niet.
Little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Oké, komt goed.
Hey,
Elwa.
you, Anne.
Elwa.
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Een Upper Hoggyfield. In een grot.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen,
Vaagheid.
no, you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it,
Sowieso. Ik wou het net zeggen, ze gaat sowieso dood. dat was te verwachten.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Jealous.
Madam Thistlewood,
En dan loopt er een random
All
guy.
right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Chill voorbij.
Seems a pleasant.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by...
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met.
Echt even stoppen
I'm
met al die
Dorothy
sidequests
Sprottle.
aanpakken.
I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Expelled.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper. One that Claire knitted herself.
Okay.
Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Waar... En nee. We gaan gewoon eerst... hier. We gaan gewoon eerst verder met de story.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
Kijken of er nog is. Watja. Parkour. Hier zie ik ook weer. Zijn dit zombies of zo? Wacht, dat kan ik zien toch? Ik heb ergens een inventory. Nee. Collections. Nee. Combat. Exploration. Oké, dat heb ik gezien. Niet de map. Niet de quests. Niet de outpost. Oh, here. Enemies. Thought and vulnerable to most have damage and fury cannot adapt warmth and light and are therefore to fire after and be burned. Other damaging attacks will have full effect, providing options to destroy. The burning of the provides perfect to capitalize. Okay. Hartstikke idee.
Incendio.
Best truc met fire speelt van. Ja, dat is wel top dat ik die miste.
Incendio. Incendio.
Hebben we daar ook weer. Kom, let's go. Stench of een. Waarschijnlijk is dat goed voor een potion of iets. Level 3 en leuk. Nee. Oké. Zo kan ik niet. Even het omlopen. Waar moest ik nou... daar staan ook weer mensen. Dat is een donkere goal, jongen. Hey. Oké, kon je nog eens tegen, jongen. Goed zo. Oh, en de lucht. H1 X. Hoppa.
A castle.
Revelio.
En dan opnieuw. Dit keer niet naar beneden springen. Of iets.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Niet mezelf bemoeien met random huisjes. Ik zie hieruit. Kijk.
Revelio.
Duncan Fish Festival. Nou. Ook goed om te weten. Hier. Dat explodeert. Crimson Clockwork Scar.
Revelio.
Naar beneden is dat. Kom ik hier. Oh. Oh, hier. Dark Arts Dueling Gloves. Ik moet hierheen.
Revelio.
Kijken of er hier nog wat in de buurt is. Ik denk het niet. Wanneer krijg ik überhaupt mijn bezem? Want
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Revelio. Lumos.
er zijn wel een lampje aan. Oh, die zijn wel allemaal.
Incendio. Revelio.
Oké, daar kan ik niet bij nog. Nog. Even kijken. Jawel. Accio. Oh. Accio.
You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw.
Accio.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw.
Hoppatee.
Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Oh, dat kun je gewoon erheen, joh. Watcha. Oh. Watcha. Thornberg Hatchling.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Whoopah. Oh. My dearest Anne, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning, Richard. P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun that would be.
A note from Jackdaw.
En heeft
Anne
hem niet
never
gevonden.
found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? I should investigate.
Ja.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently.
Oh.
On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear
Wat zei je?
it. Before you go,
Oh nee.
would
Ik
I
ben aan het
still be able to
streamen.
find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
Dat weet
I'm
ik
almost
niet.
certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you
Ik dacht
what,
misschien dat je dat gezien.
meet
Misschien
me
kreeg je wel
at
een
the edge
melding
of
of
the
zo.
Forbidden Forest, and I'll show
Ja.
you precisely where to find them.
Heb je meldingen niet eens aan voor mijn YouTube-account?
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Nee.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Ja, even allemaal maar dang. I need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow Richard. Forbidden Forest. Oké, en die quest heb ik gehaald. Dus dan moet ik eerst daar naartoe en dan gaan we naar de map. En dan gaan we van de map gaan we naar Hogwarts en van Hogwarts gaan we naar hier. Natuurlijk, ik wist helemaal niet dat ik moest dodge de hele tijd, dus. During the day. Dat is wel... Kan ik niet gewoon naar die klas toe? Ja. Ik moet naar de... Hier. Hey, eindelijk de eerste keer dat ik goed naar in één keer naar het lokaal ga. Zo extra. Mijn personage is wel een beetje extra. Heel goed en zo.
I hope you're able to take care.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Like full Lord
Spellcasting
Voldemort.
requires a focused mind and a steady
Wapow, 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 wapow.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
No.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
Did you attend Hogwarts?
Did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
En er was hier een dummy. Zo. Die. Incendio eraf. En dan... kunnen we zo... Expelliarmus! Watch your front! En dan eindigen we met een Lumos. Prachtig. Tja. Nou, dat zit wel goed. Even denken. Laten we eerst dit even allemaal koekeloeren. Ja. Ingredients voor Thunderbrew. Oké. En die was ook voor de hors d'oeuvres. Oh. Clue. Ja. Zo, sorry. Ik had nieuwe handschoentjes gevonden. Hey, die zijn een stuk beter. Nieuwe... Oeh, die zijn een stuk mooier. Mooie... Nou, mooi. Deze past bij mijn sjaal. Een nieuwe rope. Die is wel vet. Ik wil deze. Oh, mooi. Nieuwe scarf. Extraordinary. Dat past ook wel. Maar past dan niet die andere hoed beter? Nee. Heb ik eigenlijk nog die mooie bril? Nee. Even kijken, waar mijn collections. Deal light damage, with a stroke symbols. Okay. Keeping as much distance as possible from the dark one will make dealing relatively easy. If it gets close, it typically shield charm and then a counterattack without any mastered spells. As it begins to charge in from afar, blast it backwards with the pulso is particularly effective. Ja, die heb ik nog niet. Dus dat ken ik nog niet. Die heb ik. Die heb ik wel, maar. En. Oh, hier, de Highlands. Ja. Dan challenges. Ja. Oh. Hey, ik heb een ooghoed. Oh, wat heb ik hier nog aan? Oh, dan moet ik alleen even overheen. Ga ik wel meteen kijken of ik mijn ooghoed op kan zetten. Of kan dat niet? Dat weet ik ook niet hoor. De keer menu. Zou ik toch hier dan ook kunnen doen? Maar misschien snap ik het nog niet. Maar dat komt wel goed. Ik had die hoog goed op. Care appearances reward. Map. Wacht, eens zal ik even de quest zien. Jackdaw's Rest. Brothers Keep. Suggested level 17. Nou, dat ben ik nog niet. Guard it away. Reward appearance. Ik ga wel gewoon. Ik ga wel verder met de Guard it away. Wereldmap. Daarin.
I wonder who lives here.
Dat zijn vliegers, ik dacht al, hè?
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Hey.
Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Wat is dit?
I know what that means.
Ah.
Merlin trial.
Ik wil eerst zeggen dat ik dat echt goed gedaan had. En toen besefte ik me dat het volgens mij gewoon automatisch gebeurt. Moet ik dit aan? Moet ik dit aan? Ja. Ho, dat wou ik niet.
Incendio.
Ik ben nog niet klaar hiermee. Oh.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Anders had ik wel een achievement gekregen. Nou ja, achievement. Ah, kijk. Kijk. Ik ben benieuwd wat het doet, of het überhaupt iets doet, als je het allemaal af hebt.
Revelio.
Wat hebben we hier?
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Misschien moet je wat Lumos. Hier, maar. Oh, weer.
Lumos.
Nee. Shortcut door de bush. Hits.
Abandoned long ago.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike.
Levioso.
Oh.
Accio. Levioso.
2 en pap.
Revelio.
Nou, kan ik toch wel. Oh. Dat is niet helemaal de bedoeling.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Nee, ik wil hier niet. Oh, dan moet je zeker. Zo. Nee, hier kan je zeker niet op.
Revelio.
Daaromheen.
This place has seen better days.
Ik wou net zeggen, je gaat me niet vertellen hoe het nu vast is. Oh, kijk. Moet ik natuurlijk weer deze toevoegen. Oh, nee, dat hou ik helemaal niet. Die. Ja, die.
Incendio.
Incendio. Holy mother of Jesus Christ. Die had ik niet verwacht.
Incendio.
Waarom kan ik dat? Nee, ik kan hem helemaal niet aan het doen. Ja, oké. Weet je wat? Ik vind het mooi geweest. Dat was niet precies wat ik had verwacht. Ik hoop dat het het waard was. 30.
Revelio.
Nou, dat was dus verre van. Maar hopelijk kan ik wel. Nee.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Nou, dus dat is het totaal niet waard. Zo. Ja.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Even opslaan. Zo. Hij is er mooi geweest over vandaag.